Hey guys! Tracy Books did tag me to do the small booktuber tag, and yes, it is true. I am small. But you know, like how a diamond ring is small. Tiny, but amazingly awesome and beautiful and shiny. Ding! And it's been about a year since I started, an amazing year, all because of you guys. And I think this is a good time to just reflect on some stuff. And it's March now, but according to my schedule, this video will be up in June. So yay for PreMass Filming. It's literally how I survive in the booktube world. But let's go ahead and get started with the worst question you can ever ask someone to introduce yourself. Like, I don't know. It's like it's like a resume thing, an application, an interview. Where do you start? Okay, name. Well, hello everybody, my name is Casey. The channel is Lost in a Bookcase, capitalized K and a C because, you know, KC. If you do not capitalize the K and a C, you will be expelled from this channel. Been reading since a young age, a wannabe author. I'm terrified of emus and manatees. The best book in the world is Eldest by Christopher Paolini. I love paddleboarding. I had a dolphin jump over my head while I was jet skiing one time, and that promptly caused me to crash because I was distracted by the magnificent dolphin underbelly. And I basically hate all the Disney remakes. I'm telling you guys this because I have like a little pop-up telling me to go watch it in my YouTube feed. I refuse. Aladdin was my favorite because Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie, but I hated Dumbo, oh my gosh. Anyways, let's get into the more pleasant subjects. When did you start your channel? Let's see, I started it February 15th, 2019. I remember this precisely because my birthday is February 14th, and I told myself, this is the birthday present to you, Casey. You're gonna post it on your birthday so you won't forget the anniversary, but then I chickened out and postponed it a day. What do you love about BookTube? I like finding people who have the same opinion, so I feel justified in my obvious love for Lord of the Rings ripoff. Also, the comments are just the friendliest of all friends down there. I like seeing what people take away from books, because like what I see can be something amazing and they can see it as like absolute trash or vice versa. And I just like the whole discussion and debate.
This is editing, Casey. And I'm losing my mind. My family won't stop texting me. See? And they keep sending me pictures of sloths. This is like day 10 of the quarantine, and I'm dying. Someone send help.
What kind of books do I read? I primarily like YA, thrillers, and fantasy. Thrillers because, actually thrillers are like #1 chiefly because they're basically normal life but with murder. You get the crazy antics of YA and fantasy but in a more familiar setting. They're contemporaries with murder. I enjoy it. You know, I like that dark, gritty stuff, so the characters are suffering. I want to be there. Not because I'm like empathetic and want to help them in any way, no, I'm just like grim and dark and I want to enjoy it. What kind of videos do you make? The basic ones, the TBRs, the wrap-ups. I also like to do challenges, I do tags, I also do skits sometimes. I like making some original content. I like having like one tag a month, a wrap-up, then just like the 2 other ones have to be like something wowzers. It's good to like stretch my creative muscle like that just to like give me another outlet on how to be amazing, because I do like to write, but this is like good for like getting, actually it's really good for like speaking skills, like holding a conversation, and also how many people can say that they can talk like pretty calmly in front of a camera. I remember the first video, I was like, ooh, the blinking red light is scary, but now I'm like, hello old friend, cheers. I remember one day I was walking down the street, it was about a day before Black Friday, and this lady who was like wearing like a fancy suit, she was carrying like a fancy camera, like a studio camera. She came up to me, she's like, hey, I'm with so-and-so news. I want to get like some stories about people and what they plan on doing on Black Friday. Can I interview you? And I'm like, I would love to do that actually, but I had like second day hair. I looked like a mess. I was literally just like there to meet a friend and get some stuff. So like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm actually not going to be planning on doing anything on Black Friday. I love your dress though. What's your favorite videos you've ever made? Anything that has me yelling is amazing, because this negative energy has to be expelled somehow. I love ranting, but I also love raving. Like, my subscribers know. They know. You say the word, eldest, and I like get excited. But my favorite videos have been like the skits I've done, the how well do I know my book challenge, and the failure that came out of that. I did like a skit for an Our Dark Duet review. Just so much fun. My first video was a skit, and even though I can't watch it now because it's cringy, it's still I respect you, little Casey. Casey from a year ago and the bravery you had. Guys, thank you just so much for listening to me yell. And I'm just looking forward to some more years spent with you guys. This is like the best hobby I've ever picked up besides writing. And I appreciate you guys for just wanting to know and enjoying listening. Thank you guys. I am Casey. You are the most amazing, perfect specimens I've ever seen. But before I sign off, I just remembered another perk of like booktubing. You learn how to project your voice. So you are heard and you enunciate clearly. Or you just ramble so much, all your words slur together and you're just like, blah, blah, blah. But my booktubing skills and my camera skills do come in handy at my work. I'm a barista. And you know, we don't leave our counters because we're territorial messes. We get the coffee, we get the name of the person who orders the coffee, and we yell the name. This night, however, we were doing a special event, super crowded. My boss was on the cash register and I was making the drinks. Usually I do both, but on this night, no, we needed two hands. And so my boss, she's a really personable lady. She wants to know your name, how your life is going, just everything about you. And we have like those little stands that have numbers on them and the customers take them to the table. But instead of like handing people the numbers, she simply like wrote on the ticket their names, expecting me to know who Ashley is. Because this event, it was a bingo event. I did not want to yell Ashley while the narrator announcer guy is yelling B8. You know, I calmly, faking calm, go over to my boss. I'm like, hey, I don't know who Ashley is. She ordered like a caramel frappe that's melting in my hand. She's like, well, do your best. Go ahead and call them. And so, you know, these older people are just enjoying their time doing their bingo. The announcer is calmly like making corny jokes and he's like, all right, okay, the new number is Ashley Caramel Frappe. Everybody's looking at me like, what are you doing? And I'm like, come get your dang drinks. And it would take like the third yell to get people to come get their drinks. So yeah, thanks BookTube for making my voice heard when people absolutely don't want to hear it.